Hello, fam, the HHN 365, a Halloween Horror Nights podcast. My name is Duff, and I'm the only host here today because, unlike we promised, Mike could not make it. He's on a family trip. It was our fault. Scheduling, we messed up. We couldn't get it done in time. But I'm also going to be on a trip next week, so we got to get something out. So to do that, I'm bringing in not just a guest, I'm bringing on a whole fucking podcast to replace Mike. So got some star power going, and I'm just going to get him in now, and then we'll get into the episode. So the podcast I'm bringing on is Squad on the Rocks. You can follow them on Twitter at @squad_rocks. So that's going to be 3 co-hosts, and we'll start with Jess.
Hello. Hi. What's up?
That's the quietest I've ever heard you.
I know. I was hitting my mute, unmute, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry, it's been a minute. I'm rusty. Sorry.
Got to get back in the Discord vibe. I get it. And you can follow Jess at BeetleJess on Twitter. We also, of course, have Ashley at Trashly27. Thanks for joining us.
Yo.
And then also on Twitter at Ew. That's EW_Daniel_. Daniel, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. I feel so blessed to be here.
Yeah, of course. I think you've all at least been on for Whiplash, so you've all had some kind of voice on this show in some form before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know who you are. Who are you?
No, never met you.
What?
Never talked to you.
What podcast is this again?
Never been in my house. Never.
Oh, this is RIP tour.
This is great. You're creepy with
my
that.
name's
Oh,
Gary.
oh boy.
Oh, I was okay. Wait. If you're Gary, I'll be Ash.
Boom.
Awesome.
All right, we don't need to play this game. Carrying on, because we have basically a game today. I have not told our guest what today's episode is about. Basically, because it's going to be more fun if they don't know. It's kind of like rapid fire, random answers. And while I did the research to pull it up, I did my best not to focus on it. I forgot most of what it is, so I'm also not prepared. So if anyone watches YouTube, you may have heard of the very famous, I guess you'd call it kind of series that Wired puts on, where it's grabbing a celebrity and it's web's most searched questions about that celebrity. Well, we're going to parody that, and it's the web's most searched questions about HHN. Now, of course, when you search that, you get a lot of how much are tickets and boring stuff. I included a couple of those just because why not? But there's also some really interesting questions people ask, and I don't want to use the word dumb, but dumb questions people ask. So we're going to go over those as well.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm into this.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this. I love that idea.
Not at all.
So basically what we're going to do, you can answer them for real. You can make a joke of it. We could do both. But when I drop that question, just freely talk. There is no structure to this show. And I've told you guys that's why I brought you here, because that's what you guys are good at.
Okay. We have no structure on
no
Squad,
game
so
going in blind.
At all.
I was just saying you guys have a lot of personality. That's all.
Thank you.
That we do.
That's what my mom says.
Offended and flattered
About
all
the
at
three
the
of
same time.
That was
what I'm here
Ashley's
for.
response to the text. I was like, Duff wants us, won't tell me what's going on, but said we have a lot of personality and needs people who can talk. And Ashley said I'm equally offended and flattered.
I mean, I'm just being honest. And I think now that you know what it is, it makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So usually I'll do a news and rumors segment. I mean, the news is that there's no news still. Some people are panicking about that. It's probably not a big deal. No dates or anything, of course. We're still waiting. The rumors are such low-level stuff that's only basically popping up on forums. Unless you guys know anything that I don't that you want to talk about?
No, I know zero.
Oh.
We didn't get an announcement until I think wasn't it around my birthday last year? In March or something?
At the earliest.
Yeah, calm down.
Well, didn't we technically get the earliest ever announcement with Beetlejuice?
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, I hate that. I hate the technicalities. That's the one thing I don't miss.
Yeah, but anyways, no news. We got nothing, so we're just going to get right on to the main segment here. So basically, I'm going to break it down. If you don't know how Google works, you will type in, our first category is going to be is Halloween Horror Nights, and then it's going to have a few different most searched questions to finish it out for you. I'm going to do about 4 or 5 for each of the questions I ask, and we're just going to kind of discuss them. So everyone ready for it?
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So as I said first, we're going to start with is Halloween Horror Nights. The very first one that comes up is Halloween Horror Nights canceled. Which, I mean, that's appropriate.
Triggered.
We're a little
That
past
hurts.
that, but
Ouch.
brings me back to darker times.
PTSD.
No.
I think my eyes started twitching again.
Or trauma bonding.
I mean, if anyone needs a real answer, no. Not yet, at least,
No.
I guess.
No.
Not yet. Don't put that onto the universe stuff.
Don't. Oh my god.
I didn't. This question did. I'm just saying.
It is Halloween Horror Nights canceled.
It's been asked many times, clearly.
Apparently,
We
no.
aren't in a diner in St. Augustine, so it can't be canceled.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's where we found out in 2020.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Diner in St. Augustine.
it could be worse. You could be like in the hospital.
We could
Like-
have been in Broward
I
County.
had like
That
an
would've
almost
been-
No.
broken ankle on a knee scooter already at that point.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
I might as
Busted.
well have been in a hospital. Yeah, Duff, that's right. The first time you
You
met me.
should have been in a hospital, but you weren't.
Sure, I wasn't.
Jess
Sorry.
is ready to guest star on any medical show at any given time. Like, just
I fell so many times at HHN 30.
you did, and I witnessed so
Gonna
many of
show
them.
up.
It's on the Google
Oh
search.
no, Jessica!
Well, let's keep those falls coming into 31. It keeps everyone entertained.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just find me in
Just
New
not
York
her.
on my ass.
All right, so this next one is a little bit more of an actual discussion. Probably it'll cause. Is Halloween Horror Nights worth it?
Okay.
I mean, are you talking about Orlando or Hollywood?
Ooh.
I'm kidding. They're both worth
They're
it.
the-
I'm kidding.
They're
They're
the
both
only one
worth
with
it.
Hollywood experience.
This is yeah. We're these are basically all about Orlando. I'd assume the way they're phrased, but
Is it worth it?
Yeah. I mean,
but is it worth it?
In what way?
Let me work it, put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Is that a correct answer? Because
think so.
yeah.
Yes,
But-
for this group, yes.
Yeah. But yes, it is definitely worth it. Like, bar none, like, spend your money. Give Universal your money, and they will
Yeah.
put it to good use.
Absolutely. If you're gonna go more than one night, buy any type of multi-night ticket, and it's 100% worth it as long as you go more than one night. I would say
I
it's
feel
worth
like-
it.
This question also doesn't work because we're all really biased and we're so obsessed with this event that we're always going to say it's worth it. But you can ask
What are you
like,
talking about?
a random person that goes like once, maybe twice a year. They can be like, some years it's worth it, and some years it's straight shit, and it's not worth it. So it depends who you ask. But with us, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, on the
Yeah.
actual show of Webb's Most Searched Questions, they're asking the literal celebrity the questions about. So this is always biased. That's what this is about. It's supposed to be a biased
Yeah.
show.
Absolutely.
So yes,
I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's worth it, I guess.
Yeah.
I would
Give them
I
your
would-
money. Final answer, lock it in.
Give them your money so we have better HHNs in the future because they have
That part.
all the monies.
And if
Yes,
not,
please.
give me some money. Because
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I need some for
You
food and
put
drinks.
those tax returns to good use, people.
Let's
Uh,
go.
Join our Patreon. Patreon. No, we don't have one of those. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Is
I do.
Halloween? No. Is Halloween Horror Nights sold out?
And never for the whole thing.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever done it for an entire. I mean, it's definitely never done it for an entire year. So
Did you
No.
imagine?
Oh
No,
my
I don't
God.
want to.
Be like, we've sold out of all frequent fear passes. Just, ugh.
I mean,
Thinking
that
about
that was a
makes me
big cause of concern going into last year.
I was gonna say everyone was
Yeah.
worried that frequent fears were gonna sell out. We were. We bought them at like 6 a.m. when the tickets dropped because we were
Remember?
freaking out.
Remember when people were just like, oh, they're not going to have them this year. So we literally had people buy like 5 or 6 single night tickets
nights.
with Express. And I'm just like, you guys, just calm down. And they never come out with single night tickets the same time as multi-night. Like, just calm down, everyone. But no, everyone went into a freaking panic.
Like this
Well-
Google search.
We were all traumatized from 2020.
It's
It
also
was
not a
trauma
real.
response.
It's not a real HHN off season if there's not panic nonstop. Like that's just what we do.
Absolutely.
Right?
It
That's
was
fair.
2 years full of panic brought into one.
Ooh, my watch.
It's true.
that I don't understand.
Seriously,
Sorry.
what do you mean sell out?
What? I mean, single nights will absolutely sell out. Opening night, I think, almost always sells out, and closing night, I believe, in Halloween usually.
And like the weekends in October do.
Yeah, the Saturdays. The later you get in the season, Saturdays absolutely, but you're never going to get a whole sellout. So that sentence, that question, no. I'm going to answer literally.
Well, what if people asked it a different way and they're saying like, has HHN sold out? Like, are they sellouts?
Oh.
What if it?
Whoa!
There could be tens of people who asked it that way.
That's fair.
During the Blumhouse years, I could say yes. I could say
Blumhouse, Walking Dead years.
Yeah, honey.
But we went from Walking Dead to Blumhouse, so that's like a good 8 years of just
but at least
double vision.
At least for like Blumhouse, they're shoving it back in Men in Black. Like Walking Dead was featured every year, like in the marketing and everything.
And sometimes the entire park was the scare zone.
Roaming hordes of zombies everywhere.
Dude.
So glad that wasn't 25 when I went.
But I got my one. Oh, sorry.
No, I got my one Walking Dead house, and God, that was enough for me.
I missed those years, thank God.
I had the one in 26, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
No.
And that was probably its second best year. So, congratulations.
That wasn't the year with the pool, right?
So...
No, the pool was 25.
Yeah, okay. 25. Because I remember you asked me, "Did you see the lifeguard?" And I was like, "I wasn't looking. I was scared."
We had to have a lifeguard in there just to make sure no one drowned in the 2 feet of water. It's my favorite HHN fact. I feel like some people would also say the Beetlejuice house was like a sellout because it wasn't scary.
I mean,
and it
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
People would say that about Stranger Things.
Yeah, all the not super scary IPs.
Sometimes they just want to do cool shit, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's art, dude. Like, it's not always about the scare. I know it's the art of the scare, but it's not always about the scare.
Life imitates art. That's all I'm going to say.
So I think kind of no, they have not sold out. But if you ask a lot of people, yes.
If you ask the guys who went in the 90s, the straight white
and haven't been since.
Wear some cargo shorts, that kind of group.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want the hate.
Oh, don't worry, it's my podcast.
I know. That's why you said it, not me.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, cargo shorts?
Hey.
Damn.
Like your pockets.
Which one? 1 through 20?
I'm gonna say that to somebody.
I like your pockets. That's my new pickup line at HHN.
Oh, do they wear Thing 1 and Thing 2 shirts, but it says Cargo 1, Cargo 2 and stuff? Those would be great.
We need to make them and then hand them out.
I have a cricket. Okay.
Hey there, love your pockets. This is for you. You showed up in uniform. Congratulations.
I love that skirt. Where did you get it? It's
vintage, so adorable.
It's the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen in my life.
It's just us talking to the cargos.
Yep.
I mean, disclaimer: if you wear cargo shorts, you're not bad. I might
wears cargo
question
shorts.
things.
It's practical. Quote unquote
question things. Yeah.
I love when he wears cargo shorts because I don't have to carry a purse because he can carry everything. It's great.
Are we being convinced that cargo shorts are useful after we just talked so much shit about it?
Oh no, I still talk shit about him when he wears them.
But the people that wear them are not useful.
Ah, I see.
There we go.
That's the caveat right there.
Wow.
Sorry, Eugene.
Love you.
Sorry about it.
All right, next one. Is Halloween Horror Nights busy on Halloween?
Oh my god.
That was number 2, by the way. So that's why the only reason I kept it on here is because it was obviously frequently asked, and because didn't have that many good ones. So sorry.
Depends on the day of the week.
Yeah, typically it's not as bad as it should be for the day of the week it is usually, but it can still be busy.
I'd say it's all in the couple of years that I've gone on Halloween, it's always been less crowded than what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
When we went in 28, we did Halloween and then November 1st, and it was busier November 1st than it was on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it was in 29 as well.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be some common social media myth that you need to stay away from Horror Nights on Halloween, and I'm convinced it's a ploy to keep it slow because it's
thank God.
it's not
a
always,
marketing
it's not
campaign.
slow necessarily, but it's slower than your average Saturday if it falls on a Saturday or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's
But
out
there's-
partying.
Right, exactly. There's also parties. There's like people are trick or treating and like with kids and all that stuff. So there's like 10,000 more reasons to not go to a theme park for a Halloween event that day.
You got 2 months to do Horror Nights. You got 1 night for Halloween everywhere else. So
Exactly.
I prefer HHN on Halloween, but that's just because I don't have children or anything to do, and parties are normally like the Saturday before for like our group of friends.
Are you saying we don't have lives outside of HHN? Because you're right.
Not during this season.
Not during
It's
those
2 months.
Not from
I'm
September
busy.
to early November.
Oh well, it's year round for me. So you guys are doing a lot better than I am.
Yeah, I was like, I never thought I'd see Duff so much in my entire life within the span of 2 months.
Hey, I hung out with Duff more than almost I think anyone. Duff and Mary.
Yeah, same.
I just kind of pop up. It happens.
Yeah. Great.
That's true.
Thank you for being there, Duff.
Oh
Thank
no,
you for
I'm not.
loving
No, not
Thank
getting
you,
involved
Ashley.
in this.
Thank
you,
for
Ashley.
loving me. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
was not gonna bite.
That was for Mary. That was for Mary.
Yeah, I'm happy she's not here.
I'm not.
All right. Oh no. All right, we're moving on to the next one, which is going to be what Halloween Horror Nights. So there's going to be some different uses of the phrase, but
I thought that was the question. What Halloween Horror Nights? Sorry, that's why I was laughing.
What Halloween Horror Nights?
See, if it would have popped up, I would have used it because that's great, but it didn't, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right, so the first one is what is Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios?
What isn't it?
And I use this one because
use of your tax refund.
It was asked like 4 times, almost the exact same way as the top option. So like I had to do it.
Well,
it's fun.
It's my therapy.
A solid investment.
Yeah. Also a bad investment.
Well, depending on your level of restraint.
Correct.
Which I don't think any of us have any. So there you go.
Yeah.
Finnegan shows up way too much on my bank statements.
God, I know.
Yeah. We're just F&D.
Isn't that year round though? Not just during Horror Nights?
Oh no. I try to mix it up more outside of that. But, during Horror Nights, that's where I get my mixed cocktails. So I got to.
All right, that's fair.
So I feel like it is for me my serotonin bank for the year. Fill it up there.
Mm-hmm.
I fill up the Monsters Inc. cans. I go nightly. That's why I go all the time. I bring a fuel rod and I fill it up with serotonin for the whole year.
You fill it up with screams.
Yeah, literally my own screams. Wow.
It's definitely my
the
gym.
crossover we needed.
It's poetry.
Yeah, it's the gym. For 2 months.
So now I want to see a Monsters Inc. house at Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
Make it happen.
Let's do it. Make it happen.
Come on, Mr. Pixar.
I believe in them. I don't believe in Disney to let them do it, but I believe in them executing it,
Oh, yeah, they could execute it.
For sure.
Just like we'd all love to see Treehouse of Horrors, but thanks again, Disney.
Disney owns fucking everything now.
Literally.
Bing bong, fuck your life.
That part.
All right. What time does HHN end? I'm sorry, the whats aren't great either. We're getting to good ones, I promise.
1 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Tuesdays,
depending on the night.
Wednesdays, Thursdays.
I mean, if I'm tired, too late. If I'm energetic, not late enough. That's
correct.
Yeah.
And that is the correct answer.
How much Starbucks did I get prior to like 8 p.m.? All right, we can move on. What is HHN like?
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean,
It's like a warm hug from Lil Boo on a chilly fall evening.
Boo had arms.
Oh.
How does he hug?
He has vines. I believe he has vines or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's morphing into the Pumpkin Lord. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Is that house is the evolution of Little Boo into the Pumpkin Lord?
You think
Now, you see, I wanted to bring this up too, since you brought up Little Boo. I don't fully agree with that, but I'm more on your side. Do you remember that whole fan lore that came out that he's scared of the Pumpkin Lord?
Yeah, with his mom.
No offense to who came up with it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
He's a little minion of our Lord.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think he's
he is the
scared.
Lord.
He was
my lord,
he was smiley. Like he was happy to be there.
He was just tired like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Lil Boo is the stage manager. Nervous wreck, running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Like he's running the show. You just don't realize it.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Yeah.
100%. Lil Boo.
He has a headset and everything.
That's pretty adorable, actually. I'm picturing it. It's great.
Right?
Someone draw that, please.
Draw it, please.
Lil Boo with a little headset. Oh
Without
my God.
Lil Boo,
and a clipboard.
Yeah, exactly.
The clipboard.
And I do have one more Lil Boo social media issue, and that's that the HHN account feels the need to show a smashed pumpkin and talk shit about him twice.
Yeah, the rotting pumpkin.
This is disgusting.
I have notifications on for that.
A child.
It's slander. It's sacrilege.
Assault against a minor.
That it's not what I want to see on the internet. That's for damn sure.
No.
There you go.
Tell us you need engagement without telling us.
Yeah. I get trolling, but that's a little too far, even for you, HHN.
The fan favorite, come on.
Do it to Jack or something.
Honestly.
Not him.
Oh, I wonder if that's what the video is going to be. I wonder if he gets smashed.
You watch your fucking mouth.
I mean,
okay, but
my God.
Passing of the torch, I don't know.
But now this is a real find.
I can't tell if I'm going to cry or not thinking about that.
Oh no.
All right, and I put one more in for this section just because I didn't have enough, so I squeezed another one in, and that is, what is Halloween Horror Nights' theme for 2021?
Red and black.
Yeah.
Don't never go alone.
Don't never go alone.
Don't never not
I blocked that
alone.
out of my brain. Don't never not go alone.
I was going to say, it's like an aquarium because you're looking at everything behind plexi.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, and they really could have ran with that. And, they didn't have UW to give them such an obvious choice.
Look at that. I'm always here.
That would have been great.
Hire this man immediately.
And all the drunk people are Darla from Nemo, just poking at it and licking it.
Bring me on for social media. I'll talk shit about cargo shorts instead of Little Boo. Come on.
There you go.
We would be great for merchandising. Be like, you can sell cargo shorts with HHN branding on them and fly off the shelves.
They already have cargo shorts there for when people shit their pants, so
but they
might as well brand them. They could put Jack's Maniac across the ass. They should put Jack Maniac.
Oh my God.
My God.
We had to deal with the Wicked Divas last year.
You know how it's a thing now to put print or script on the crotch?
Mm-hmm.
Make HHN sweatpants, but the sweatpants with the cargo pockets.
Wait, when has that been a thing?
Oh, very in the last couple of years in streetwear.
Daniel, it's because you're not on TikTok.
I mean, you guys know one of Chance's famous lines is just the tip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
Come on.
They would make so much
money
off of those. The
her
cargos
face there,
would
the
die.
quote on it.
No, not her face. Don't do that to her.
They'd buy it for all their wives.
Like an animated version. Not
Fine.
Her face.
I know, but better. I don't know. That feels far.
And I'm talking about the quality of the one that was on the glass, that kind.
Oh, if we're talking the glass that's staring at me. Jolene. Gotta go.
And cheats.
That's fine. I'll accept that. Green faced Chance, pale.
Yeah,
They all just look sick.
They are sick on that. That's the theme for 2021. The icons are sick of your shit.
Yep.
I
accept that.
There's your answer. I miss Albert.
All right.
Always with you.
We are going to move on to our next set of questions, and that's, does Halloween Horror Nights? I'll start with, does Halloween Horror Nights sell alcohol?
Never.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I've been on a few trips to the event with you three, and I can guarantee they sell alcohol.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you know what it's supposed to mean.
I mean, I do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have a podcast where we drink, Daniel.
We do love a libation. It is a known fact that the squad on the Rock does enjoy an alcoholic beverage.
They do. I remember being at another Halloween event in Orlando and having to split a terrible drink with Duff.
Oh my god!
He could not finish it on his own.
It was so bad.
We do love a cocktail over here.
Wait, what was the drink? Do you remember? What was it about it?
Candy corn old fashioned.
It was the fucking candy corn syrup.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. That's what it was.
At the Shark Bar. Yeah, it was trash.
Yeah, none of that screams my name. So
no, everything about it screamed my name, but none of the taste did. And then the candy eyeball just melting in there really sealed the deal for me.
You know what sealed the
chalkiness?
deal? Was that the night where the guy peed in the bush and then got out of line?
He did.
While we were trying to drink it too. It was great.
Yes,
there was a lot of shit going on, and Duff and I were just trying not to vomit before going in a pirate haunted house. I remember that.
I don't like whiskey, and me taking a drink of that was the worst possible option of my night. Why did I do that? Wrong choice.
It was that's not even why we're here. Yeah, HHN sells alcohol way better than what we had over there.
The best drink they've ever offered is hands down bog slime.
No.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
no.
You're wrong.
Listen, we'll talk about this a lot.
Tea party for sure.
Tea party was good. Bog slime's really good until you get to the bottom and start choking on it.
It's great.
That's why I love it, because no one liked the bottom, so I would drink it for everyone. Chunky matcha and some gin, bring it on. I love anything that tastes like a plant.
Oh no.
What?
It tastes like potpourri. That whole drink tasted like potpourri, and I loved it.
Did not help your case.
I like it.
See, I understand what Ashley is saying, because I like gin and I like matcha. We like similar things, but I would never just plainly say I like anything that tastes like a plant. So we are not the same.
I love. Leave me alone. It'll never come back. So,
but HHN does.
Hopefully,
serve
that
alcohol.
pumpkin beer does.
They do.
Oh, that pumpkin beer was good.
Beer?
Oh,
I had 7 one night without even realizing.
So I'm not a big pumpkin beer guy. I typically enjoy a beer, but pumpkin beer is kind of the one thing that I'm not huge on. So I don't know much about it, but I know people who said that was the worst pumpkin beer of their life, and some who said they need to bring it back every year. Where does everyone stand on that?
That was my favorite pumpkin beer I've ever had.
Okay.
So I am very partial to Pumpkinhead, which is what they would normally have as their pumpkin beer, because Shipyard is amazing. But that it was it was more, I would say, if they made a pumpkin Oktoberfest beer, that was kind of more of the flavor profile. It wasn't sweet.
Okay.
It was more Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Jess?
It was a drinkable pumpkin beer for, I feel everyone. Does that makes sense? But it was
more
heavier.
It was more spiced too, which I like.
Was it like a kind of malty
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I had people in our friend group who thought it was really heavy, and I was like, I don't think it's that heavy of a beer.
I mean, it benefited me because I got to finish it for them when they couldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's not my favorite pumpkin beer either, but I thought it was a good option. I never got too hot drinking it, and that's an issue I normally have with beer.
Oh, okay.
I get really hot when I drink beer. I don't know why. I just do. But I didn't have that issue with it, and if I didn't want to drink liquor, I would have the pumpkin beer. It was good.
Fair. I did like the Oktoberfest that I don't remember off the top of my head, but that was a good option they brought in this year. So I guess bring back the beer options and expand, please.
Please.
Bring back good Blinky cups.
Yes.
Well-designed ones.
And ones from this event, too.
Yeah,
Blinky
ones that can
cups
actually
sad.
blink a year later,
I mean, mine couldn't blink a minute later.
I meant a year later from when they actually made, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yep. Oh, okay.
2020.
Well, next question. Does Halloween Horror Nights require vaccines?
I freaking wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big no.
No,
unfortunately.
I wish they would have done that and had foregone the plexiglass or vinyl, whatever we're going to call it at this point, last year. But, obviously that didn't happen. So no.
I mean, they didn't even do it at Hollywood at first until it eventually became a requirement in LA County to do it. But
did they do it?
They eventually did. Apparently, they rarely checked though. So
because I went literally 2 weeks after HHN ended for my honeymoon in November, and I went to Disneyland, but I was never checked, and we were told we were going to be multiple times. We were never.
Yeah. Apparently, that was the case at HHN as well. Like you were probably not going to get checked. So, so still no. Even if it was required, still no.
Yeah, we're a red state. It's never going to be required.
Oh.
You should though, but yeah.
Please say purple. It just makes me feel better.
I don't care. Purple.
Listen, I don't care if it's a lie. Just make me feel better.
I'll say we're
County,
purple.
red state.
There we go.
Okay. Wait, we're not Purple County.
I said Blue County.
Oh, I misheard you. My bad.
Said purple.
All right, moving on. Does Halloween Horror Nights use real chainsaws?
Yes.
Yes.
But they don't have chains on them.
Yes.
They're just saws.
But they are real. Don't they use gas still?
Yeah,
Or the ones outside?
Yeah, they smell good.
They're the real thing. They again just don't have the chain blade.
Actually, did you say it smells good?
I like the smell of gasoline. Leave me alone.
So I mean, forget huffing the fog machines. Ashley's over there huffing the fucking chainsaws.
Chainsaws, baby.
You've never walked through. Well, first of all, she's screaming because she's terrified of them, but she also is like the entire time.
Me walking through Haction, going for multiple reasons.
She's like, "Where's the HHN candle for this?"
Honestly,
chainsaw fumes.
All right, that's all we got for that one.
I want royalties if that ever becomes a thing. Thank you.
I mean, we got a Chucky plastic candle, so
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm triggered right now.
About Chucky or the chainsaw?
That candle is terrible. Did you smell that plastic candle?
All the candles were terrible.
No, the Chucky one.
I probably did. I didn't really enjoy any of them, though, to be honest.
They're no fun.
I didn't say I was, to be fair.
That's true. There you go.
All right, moving on. Does Halloween Horror Nights, I wish this was true, Express Pass include admission?
Oh, my God, save so much money.
Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice?
It should, but no.
Do you know how much cheaper our frequent fear passes would be?
Yeah.
So much. So much.
I do.
Oh, well, I suck it up and accept it, unfortunately.
It's worth it. Hey, remember when you didn't have Express Pass opening weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do.
And then he looks at us and was like, I'm never not getting it again.
It changed my life forever. You know?
It took you guys a weekend to go,
That weekend was a good thing.
You learned.
Learning.
All right, that's all we got on that, I guess. Cool. Moving on. Next set of questions are how Halloween Horror Nights?
Okay.
I really enjoy this first one, actually. It's how to avoid Halloween Horror Nights.
That was me before 2017.
Didn't even get into the park during HHN season.
Just stay out of Orlando.
Operation.
I was so afraid back in the day.
Out. Just leave Central Florida.
If this is 2000 and you're in Lake Eola, impossible. Very easy. Don't go to Universal outside of daytime operation hours.
But I also feel like there's I feel like there is maybe not like a rumor or whatever that people who don't go to HHN think that all of Universal property during HHN is scary. And I thought that for a very long time. I was like, oh, you can't even go to City Walk without there being someone with a chainsaw or something trying to lure you into HHN, not thinking why would they have free scares out there? Yeah, and I had friends who thought the same thing. Uneducated people. This was before I was super obsessed and I only watched Art of the Scare that makes it look like it's terrifying all the time,
Fair. So, that's fair.
I feel like that's not, it's probably a dumb question to us, but I feel like it makes a little sense. But yeah, just like Ashley said, avoid any operation after 5 p.m. during September to October.
Just don't buy a ticket to Horror Nights.
Yeah, just don't buy a ticket and you'll be avoiding it.
Really is that simple.
Fine.
But sometimes you'll have to see props. So if your kids are really triggered by stuff like that, run.
But I mean, they cover everything.
The stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
If they don't if they don't like 2-story tall platforms with the number 2 or 3 on them, is that
not this
triggering
year
to them? Then maybe don't bring them.
Can't stand you.
I mean, also don't listen to this podcast. Like maybe
Obviously.
don't search HHN for podcast if you don't want to see it or hear it or avoid it completely. That's probably the best course of action. Avoid a single room at Cabana Bay.
Yep.
And bar and lobby bar.
True.
Don't go to Voodoo Donuts because you might see a donut inspired by HHN.
Oh no.
Like a tombstone.
Oh no.
Yep. No, I think that covers just about everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. The merch will be everywhere, but I mean, if you're
Yeah.
scared by a T-shirt.
And there's billboards, so don't drive on I-4.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you had Jack the Clown
That's what I
every
said.
5
Just
seconds.
leave. Just
Yeah.
leave Central
Just don't
Florida.
come to Orlando.
You can't go to Publix most of the time. Wait,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
so we were making a joke, but now it's actually like how to avoid it is a little harder than what we were
like,
thinking.
You can't be in the southeast starting like mid-August.
Yeah,
pretty
don't
much.
enter the state. Which
Just
why would you
go
want to
on
enter the state anyway?
An extended stay to like Montana.
A
And you'll be fine.
sabbatical to the Midwest for
Mhm.
2
Oh,
months out of the
The
year.
Midwest.
If you're also in the theme parks, you can't like watch YouTube videos because the ad is probably going to be Horror Nights
Yeah.
based at some point.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's like a close up of Jack's face sometimes.
Yeah. So like just kind
HHN
of
is everywhere.
go off the grid.
HHN
Really?
is love. HHN is life.
Become a hermit.
All right, next one.
That's it.
How does Halloween Horror Nights work?
Um,
Wouldn't we love to know?
I don't know.
It
I show
takes a
up
lot.
and get drunk. I don't know.
It takes a village.
so are they asking like how does it operate or like how does it work as a guest?
I don't
Because
have
it
additional
works-
context. I don't know.
So if you're a guest, because the operations we can't fucking help you with that, but when you're a guest, it's just like going to a theme park. You get in line and you wait.
Yeah, and then you get
After
the
you
shit
purchase your
scared
ticket.
out of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably longer than usual, unfortunately.
You drink a little drink, you eat a little food,
Yeah.
and
you huff on some fog juice and you're good.
You huff on some fog.
Tasty.
I miss the fog.
Mhm.
But if you want the smart answer, I guess, they start planning that shit the minute HHN is happening right now. So they're already planning for this year. They were back then. So that's how it works, and it's still going on. They're building. They're doing all that shit. We'll find out eventually. That's how it works.
We're right around building time too. Should start.
Yeah.
Or maybe it has.
They've probably taped out the pathways and the flats and everything on the floor for all the houses. So that's exciting.
Oh, content.
Ooh.
I love taste.
I don't know if they have. That's just like my guess. If that's how
Alright.
that's how the building works.
We can pretend it's true. No one knows. I mean,
No.
none of us
Definitely
know.
some
Actually-
blueprinting has been done.
The Gizmo puppet is done for that Gremlin's house.
Oh.
You're welcome.
It's just the falafel head from Slaughter Cinema.
I'm okay
Love
with
it.
that.
I wanna
Love
pet
it.
Oh my god.
Can they put him in the prop shop? I'll buy that for $7,500.
I'll
Please.
also
That
have
mirror.
these on that with you, and we'll just like split time or something.
Okay, yeah, I could do
Yeah,
joint
yeah.
custody.
Yeah, we can do
Divorced
it.
parents.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I could use some falafel in my life.
Falafel.
All right, moving on. How to survive Halloween Horror Nights?
Ooh.
I mean,
Don't be a little bitch. No, I'm
yeah.
kidding.
Never go alone.
Never don't go alone.
Don't never not go alone.
Don't drink so much. You have to get your stomach pumped.
Oh god. Don't drink so
Don't
much that
fight.
you're a danger to everybody else and yourself.
Don't skip
Uh-huh.
the line and then get the shit beat out of you in line
Uh-huh.
for Hill House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just don't be a dumbass.
Don't
Um,
lick
like
the
that's-
vinyl. Don't spit on the vinyl. Don't touch
Oh.
the actors.
a serious one, go to the bathroom before you get in line for a house.
Bing bong.
Go potty,
Um,
even if you don't think you have to.
Oh,
True.
never
You always
enter a
have to
line
go
without
potty.
a drink or a snack.
Oh yes. Sometimes you
Even if
think
you're
the
at
bars
a-
are there, but you never know. Sometimes they're
Mhm.
not.
Unless you're express, then you might have to chug.
Oh yeah.
So
Be
brace
careful.
yourself for that, which again goes back to go to the potty first.
Go to the bathroom.
Go potty first.
Nothing worse than, having to go to the bathroom like in the back by Hill House or Beetlejuice and not wanting to use the porta potties when you're done. And then having to walk uphill. Terrible.
Mhm.
Off-roading because
Yeah.
that ground is tore up.
I'd rather
Yeah.
not survive at that point.
Yeah, just leave me there
Yeah.
to die. It's okay. I deserve it. Because I didn't go to the
Um,
bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
don't record in houses. If one of the ops members sees you, they might like crack your shit. So you never know.
Or they're on Twitter or something and they are not paying attention. So
yeah, this ain't Hollow Scream though.
Oh my god, that house.
Well, they don't have ops, It's
oh god. Hydrate. Always hydrate.
Oh yeah.
Before you dehydrate.
If you're sound sensitive, earplugs are really good. I wore them last year to protect my ears because I went so much. I got earplugs that were only for like really high like pitch and loud sounds, so I could still hear everything. That really helped
invincible.
me. Yeah, I still got scares, but I didn't lose my hearing.
Where's some other? Don't jump in the lagoon. You might die.
Don't jump in the lagoon. Oh my god! Did you guys see the people who climbed in Epcot to smoke?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry.
They climbed down like onto the a ledge in the lagoon to smoke.
I love idiots so much.
And yep.
Always.
Yeah. So don't be those people.
And somebody jumped in the IOA lagoon the other day, I guess.
Oh god.
Yeah, and they didn't get caught.
Like for what?
I don't know.
Like for what? Honestly, please enlighten me.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's how you survive.
Always expect rain. Always expect rain.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
On opening night.
Especially if Daniel's going to be there that night. Always expect rain.
Literally.
Always.
If I'm going to be there, just
A monsoon.
Come Clean by Hilary Duff, and that's what's happening. It's just me
Mid-cast.
reenacting the video.
I was in a wheelchair that night.
Oh, watch out for curbs, obviously.
Hey.
Or the little water hookups for the water system. Or just the flat ground outside of IOA.
You know what? Here's my best suggestion. Wear shoes with ankle support every night. That's the real big one right there. Ankle support.
Yeah, bring some painkillers too in case you do fall, but you're like, I didn't twist my ankle enough to like need to be wheelchaired out, but I'm still in a little bit of pain. Or always know that you can just ask anyone for health services and a paramedic will come with all of those things at the ready.
For free until you get in the ambulance.
And then if you drink after, it'll enhance the effects. So like the double protection. It's great.
It's fun.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Always get the donut slider if there's a donut slider.
Oh man.
Try the food. That's really what I mean. Try the food. Try the seasonal offerings.
It is possible to be comfy and cute.
Yes.
Because it's dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all you have to do is wear black.
You don't have to always show out. Be comfy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck behind you in a house where you're in shoes that you can't walk in and you're not comfortable in, and now it's ruining everyone's experience.
Right.
Including your own.
And also, there's fog, there's lights, there's tons of cool things to take pictures in front of it that are going to distract from your boring outfit. So go comfortable.
Nobody's there to look at you.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, and shoewear, going back to that, I watched someone in sandals take a full-ass dive down the Fear Factor seating. They're right down the stairs.
Ooh,
that's the nightmare fuel.
Because they lost one of
the
sandals. Yep.
Also, please don't drink so much that you're going to vomit at the event, because the first time I saw Bill and Ted, the guy next to me threw up on my shoe.
Oh.
So let's not have that.
Just handle your liquor better.
Else. Yeah, if you know you don't handle a lot of liquor, don't drink that much.
Yeah, don't be sorry, just be better.
Yeah. And if you're really like worried about surviving, like the question is, if you're scared, go with a group and then, be in the middle of the group so you can just hide behind someone. You're still going to get scared, but you'll have fun.
Yeah. All right. One last one for this section. And that is, how scary is Halloween Horror Nights?
Oh,
depends on a lot of variables.
Depends on the person,
the year,
the house,
the
scare zone,
the safety precautions,
the group that you're with,
the cast in the house at the time,
the time of year, within the event,
the time of day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you have fresh legs on the cast versus the last set of the day. If it was light outside before you entered the house, that could play into it. Which is why, you have, all of us, we go all season because we like to see the differences and the changes and things that get plussed and taken away. So really for us, I feel like every house run is a different experience. And it's going to be scary. Like even in Wicked Growth, I was still getting scares at the end of October. they were still finding ways to scare me, and icons as well. And I was like obsessed with all of them. Like I was just there like, yes, but they were still scaring me.
The scariest run I had of scary was like, I think the last week is because it was still light outside when we went. And I was actually scared.
Yeah.
And scary. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought?
Depends. It really does. And also on you and like where you're at. If I'm more tired the later in the night, everything is scarier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I am not focused. I am so out of it.
And also be careful if you're someone who likes to smoke. Understand how you react, because I've seen people become very paranoid, paranoid, and it's happened to me a few times too. Like you never know, so be careful.
Yeah, it's still like a horror event at the end of the day, and like
know your limits.
If you're doing something mind altering, whether it's a drug or a drink or something like that, you have to know your limits. And I'm not saying you should or shouldn't at an event like this. That's not what we're here to talk about. But that can change how you react, and it's happened to me as well. Like I've freaked out in a house like scary where I didn't before, just because of the variables of the night. So
the official answer is it depends.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god, my watch.
It's
really
I mean it's just like live theater. You know, you're never going to get the same performance twice. You know, you can go one night to the next. You can go to 8 shows to the same Broadway show in a week, and every single show is going to be a little bit different. It's the same thing.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. All right, and that wraps up the how. We're going to go into our last set of questions here, and that's who. So, who? Halloween Horror Nights.
He has brother with chainsaw, beautiful arms. Yep.
Hannibal Lecter mask.
He is the one who came before my man Albert, is what I say, really.
It's
Would
true.
he be Daddy Kane's daddy then?
No, absolutely not. He would be Daddy Kane's
cousin.
weird cousin. No, it's like a weird cousin. You think Jack the Clown is older than Albert Kane?
No one's older than Albert Kane.
No one's older than Kane.
You put water on him and he disintegrates into dust.
Mr. Kane, if you're nasty. He looks sickly on that cup, if that's really what we're talking.
Kane, if you're nasty.
Mr. Kane, if you're nasty. That's my new Twitter name. Thank you.
Mrs. Kane, if you're nasty.
Mrs. Kane, if you're nasty. Jack the Clown, he is a charismatic entity that you should really research if you don't know him. He has a lot of history. He's really cool, but he is overused. He is the Joker of Halloween Horror Nights. Unfortunately.
Like most of these questions, if you're listening, you probably know. So
yeah.
All right, next one, kind of in the same realm here. Who are the Halloween Horror Nights icons?
Boy, oh boy, do I have a story for you? No.
Oh,
I was
I was like, they're the icons of Halloween Horror Nights.
HHN icons.
Last house.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's a story, like the icons. They're in a lamp. Yeah, the icons.
Lantern.
A lamp.
It's a lamp.
They're not the genie.
A lamp.
I'm sorry. It's
just Will Smith painted in blue.
I'm sorry. I'm staring at this one picture of Jack, and it's throwing me off right now.
Did you pull up a picture to describe it?
No, it's in the chat. It's the video. It's the thumbnail of the tribute store from 2020, and it's the Jack sculpture, and it's just really throwing me off right now.
I apologize.
He's in the lamp. That Jack is in the lamp. He's not in the lantern.
It's just the mannequin that they keep using from 25. That's the one in the lamp.
Yes, that's literally what it is. No, the icons are beautiful. Everyone has a favorite. It's kind of like superheroes. There you go.
There you go. The MCU of haunts.
Yeah, they're like the Avengers for all of us.
Like the Fab Five at Disney.
Yeah. It's like,
would they be the Sinister Syndicate?
Oh my god!
Look at me knowing superheroes.
So much. Your brother-in-law is gonna love you for that.
I know.
He's gonna run out and give you a hug when he hears that. No, but it's like I feel like everyone has a favorite one. It's kind of like an astrology thing. You can tell someone's kind of personality by their favorite icon. I don't trust anyone who likes Jack.
Yeah.
Well, we only got one left, so, and sorry to tell you, it's also not a great one, but let's go with it anyways. Who started Halloween Horror Nights?
A lovely lady. It's a story about a lovely lady.
Well,
Brady
you see,
Bunch.
we try not to talk about the first year because bad things happen.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
That didn't even, no, we don't talk about
We
that.
pretend that didn't exist. So, it started in Orlando in 1991
Before
by
we were
Universal.
Started by Universal.
There you go.
But yeah, it started on a trailer in the back on a fold-up table is the story, I believe.
How most fun nights start.
Honestly.
Yeah, literally. And then they had one house. But in that house,
The
still
Dungeon
something.
of Terror.
Yeah. And something I wish I could have seen is the person under the floor that you walked over, the rat lady. That is still something. If I could, I just want to be the rat lady. I'm never going to stop talking about this. Universal.
You can make it happen.
How?
Yeah.
What do you mean how? Just do it.
Okay, they haven't had a rat lady since I don't even know when.
She'll come back.
What do you
didn't come back
do
for
with
30.
Jessica? They're waiting for you.
Are they waiting for me?
Absolutely.
Send in your resume. Say regarding rat lady.
We'll work for rats.
Work.
Anyone listening knows how to get me to the rat people. Not the Disney rat people, the rat lady people. Yeah, don't.
Jess is here to correct the absence of the rat lady.
Absolutely.
HHN needs more rodents.
Ooh, HHN rodents.
I mean, we only had representation in like Terra Quintus last year.
Oh my god, the little boys.
No,
with the boops.
and in case files, they were giant rat looking.
They were.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yep. They were. I'm so sorry, my rat boys. Those
Look
were
at
my
that.
boys.
Never mind. We had a lot of rodent
Okay,
representation.
but we didn't have
we need
female
more.
rodent representation.
We need more.
It's
and
me
I don't even like
specifically.
rodents.
We didn't have Jess rodent participation.
There was no commingling.
We can do that on our next episode. I'll have you on. It'll be live stream. Get some rats.
It's just her at PetSmart.
There you go.
It's just me at PetSmart. Stop. My god, I miss my boys.
How long do you think it would take him to stop you if you just climbed in?
Not very long, because I don't think I would get very far before someone would go, "Hey, lady, what are you doing?
Hey, lady,
hey, lady." And yeah, the enclosures are tiny. They don't care about.
You
the
just
rats,
hiss at them and they would walk away. Have you seen
fair.
PetSmart workers? They're very intimidated.
They're not getting paid enough to care about what I'm doing with the rats enclosure. Oh my goodness, no. I forgot what the question was. I'm not even gonna lie at this point.
Not important anymore. We finished.
There we go.
All right, so that was the web's most searched questions about HHN. Great stuff, guys. That's great question.
That was fun.
That was so much fun.
I do have a question for you guys because why not? Looking at HHN 31, if you could have one returning property from any year, scare zone, show, minor character, doesn't matter, what would it be?
Jess just said hers.
No, okay.
Well, it wouldn't be returning, so it'd be her. That's no.
That's different. I want to be the rat lady.
I want more American Horror Story.
Oh.
Okay. Yes even and no. I agree with that, but yes and no.
Even after last season?
I didn't watch. Okay, because they do it in series of 3s, so the 10th season doesn't even have to be freaking included.
That's fair.
That's
the
true.
Apocalypse, 84, and Cult.
Honestly, I feel like they could just do Apocalypse because 3 other seasons are already included in that.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah,
or they could do 84, but just like shoehorn in how they did
because I want them to do I want them to do what's it called from Netflix?
Oh, Fear Street.
Yes.
Yeah, too similar, I guess.
Yeah.
And Fear Street's going to be so much better.
Well, I was going to say The Shining, but actually no, I want Psycho. I haven't seen a Psycho house yet.
Ooh, yeah.
And I already saw The Shining house and not a lot of people like it, which is rude. But I want a Psycho house. We all know how much I love my baby Norman, so
I don't know. Go ahead. Let me know.
Oh, the fly on my arm is for Psycho.
No, it's okay. I get. Yeah.
I'm getting a tattoo of the man dressed as his mother as a pinup.
I would love some more Pumpkin Lord.
Wouldn't we all?
I want him to burp on me
more Lil Boo, more Wicked Growth. I have Wicked Growth for Wicked Growth. Yeah. That's like my favorite house of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
So like traditional Halloween stuff.
Oh, absolutely. But like if I had to go
traditions, like Wicked Grove.
All of it. But if I had to say a specific, like a property to return, I would love to see a Sinister house, like strictly Sinister, nothing else.
That's a good one.
Because Bughuul is my baby boy.
I hate him. A fucking asshole.
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze two in to one answer. I really want to see pumpkins return to Central Park. I love them, at an entrance of a house, but I miss them over there. I think they really set the mood. I liked Terra Crentis this year or last year or whatever, but it wasn't the same. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that person.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
No, it's true.
Like
it really
Vikings
is true.
Undead.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, and I didn't love Vikings Undead either. I thought it was beautiful, but it was nothing like Trick or Treat.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So I would like to see that return because that just kind of puts me in the mood. It like I'll sit in there all the time. I never found myself sitting in Terra Crentis.
Nope.
And then also this is another selfish one, but anything to do with graveyard games, I don't care if it's like a prequel. I don't care if we just shoehorn in the setting. I am obsessed with everything about that house, and I want to see it return in some facet.
Same,
but it's too soon.
Is it?
Not for us.
I wouldn't complain. I mean, like everyone's been talking about Slaughter Cinema, and that's only 1 year before.
That's fair.
Oh yeah,
that is totally fair. Oh my god, you and I would never leave stuff.
Oh no, never.
Oh my god, they need to put Albert in graveyard games, and then it's perfect.
It would just take place in they had Kane Cemetery in freaking Wicked Growth. So there you go. There's your tie-in.
Well, let's not make people mad and pretend that's real. I've actually already had. You don't want to know some of the DMs I get about that shit.
Oh my god, I can only imagine.
I just said it's an Easter egg. Leave me alone. It's true. It's what it is.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. But actually, my friend. Whatever. I don't miss that. Sorry.
So can you?
Yeah, those are my answers.
All right. Cool. Well, that's all we got. So, what are you guys doing content-wise? Where can people find you? All that fun stuff.
So we drop every other week on Fridays. The episode was a little late. It just dropped actually a couple days ago because I was on vacation. But we are three best friends who have new beverages, new cocktails every week and talk about a random topic that a random wheel decides for us on the spot. So yeah, we just shoot the shit. Daniel, do you want to do our socials and all that, or Ashley?
Yeah, so you can find us at Squad Rocks. Is it Squad_Rocks? I always mess that up. Squad_Rocks on Twitter. We had an Instagram, but we let that die because it was not being used at all.
It didn't live.
At all. But yeah, it's a fun time. And so we also love participation from you guys. So if you have anything in regards to like topics that you'd love to hear us talk about, drinks that you'd love us to sample, ask us questions. Like, we did a question based episode last year at some point, which was a lot of fun.
Like advice and stuff like that. So
just send us anything. Literally, we want nothing but ideas from you guys because we obviously want to keep you guys listening and entertained. So
yeah, we just get drunk and bullshit three best friends together. That's literally what we do. What we did with Duff just now.
Yeah.
Literally same thing. So if you like this, go check us out.
For sure.
Which means the fact that I haven't been like invited to be a guest on a show where you just fucking drink, I'm a little offended.
Oh my god,
had a guest?
We haven't had guests yet. We have a running list of people. We've been waiting.
And Duff's right at the bottom.
We have to find a way to like bring people in.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. You are on the list.
Perhaps as we invite a guest, they bring the topic.
Ooh.
Okay.
I could bring the alcohol too. The guest brings the drink.
Oh, the guest brings the drink.
Or like chooses what it'll be because you don't necessarily record together. But yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Daniel lives a couple hours too far.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I love
that idea. Okay, so you come check out Duff on our show in a little bit because I guess he's coming on soon.
Hey. Any excuse to drink. I'm down.
Literally. That's why we have the show. So we can get together and drink. Literally, we just hit record. That's all it is.
Yep.
Beautiful. I mean, that's kind of what this is, too. I just kind of slightly think of something ahead of time, a little bit.
Hey, it's working.
I guess so.
Yep.
Hey, it is. I've been a big fan for a while. You
got 3 fans right here, so you're doing something right.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you. I'm sure it'll happen many more times in the course of our history.
Of course.
I hope so.
No, yeah, me too. We'll see how long it goes. Anyways, you can always follow us on social media as well. That's Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at HHN365. And if you want to leave us a voicemail, that's going to be at 407-906-3405. Remember that depending on when I decide to post this is either going to have a gap week before, and if not, you'll know by now, it'll be a gap week after. So, going to miss a week somewhere. But we should be back to normal after that, as I don't think we have trips that would keep us away, but I guess we'll see because we're bad at that. Anyways, so whenever we're back, we'll see you soon and see you in the streets.